I'm with Hani Farrah from YMCA Gaza. Now, Hani, how is the situation for the YMCA in Gaza?
Nowadays, the situation is the worst situation at all in the Gaza Strip. There is no electricity since months ago, no water, no clean water for drinking, also for washing, no sewage, no foods, no vegetables, nothing in the markets. And if there is anything, it's very expensive. And people, they didn't have work, so they didn't have cash by hands. So it's the worst situation in the Gaza Strip.
Are you still operational as a YMCA in Gaza?
In general, YMCA Gaza works with the field of health, sports, culture, and social activities, and of course, development for young people. During the bad times or war times, we work with the relief projects if we have and if serve our community. At the first 3 months of the war, YMCA facilities was as a shelter for around 300 people from Gaza City around the YMCA area. But after 3 months, they all, when the Israeli tanks came to that area, they all scattered to another places. So as a YMCA, we lost all of our halls, some of them burned, some of them demolished. So it's not suitable for use, for any use these days. But of course, we serve with food the people who go to our churches, the Orthodox and the Catholic Church.
Now, you're in Egypt at the moment. Were you in Gaza when the war started? And how did you actually get out of Gaza?
All right. Yes, me and my family, we was in Gaza, and when the war started, and especially after 7 days of the war, when they asked all of the Gazans to move out of Gaza City, I took my family and go to the middle area in Deir al-Balah city to my friend house. He give me an offer that he have two extra rooms. We can stay there. Me and my family, we went there and spent there for 6 months. And of course, we was thinking it will be just for 1 week or 10 days, and not all of this period. Even we didn't take with us, for example, a heavy clothes for winter or anything. We just take some of our clothes to this time, 1 week or 10 days. And after 6 months, it was a very difficult situation. So there was also a registration with a Egyptian company, and it costs lots of money. But I prefer to be in a safe place, me and my family, until it finished. So me and my wife, and I have 4 children, we paid $20,000 to move out from Gaza.
Well, $20,000, that's a lot of money to get out.
Yes, it was like a price. Each person over 16, he must pay $5,000. Each one under 16, 2,500. So we all paid $20,000. And this is just to register our names and move from Gaza. And it takes with around 1 month. On 14 of April, we moved out to Cairo.
Was it scary as a family living in Gaza? And was it easy to protect your children from what was going on all around you?
Of course, it's not easy at all. This war is very different if we want to compare from this war and others. In the past, if they want to target any place, they like give attention, go out for people to go out of this area or building. We will attack. But this war, no, I wasn't able to make this secure for my family because they just attack. Suddenly, you just hear the huge bomb here or there, and it's very closed. And so you start to looking for each one of the family. Are you okay? Are you safe? Something like that. But I can't give any promise to them that I will secure them. Of course, no.
Do you know how your home is in Gaza?
Half of our home demolished, so I still have the rest of my house.
And how many staff members do you have working for the YMCA in Gaza?
We have 9 person. They are fixed term, and also we have 6 persons like coaches and some contracts, monthly contracts.
Are they safe at the moment?
They are safe, but every one of us, we lost some of our relatives or our beloved ones. For me, for
Mm.
example, I lost my aunt. Some of my colleagues, they lost 150 person of their family members. It's not easy, and all of them was in one attack. The whole family was gathering together, and they was directly targeted.
I imagine there's going to be a big need for psychological help when this war is over. Is the YMCA going to be able to help with that?
Yes, of course. We always, after each war, we do a psychosocial project and we target all ages, even women and men, children, youth, everyone. And but also sometimes during the ceasefire, we was doing some activities inside the schools who for UNRWA schools, which was using it as a shelters. YMCA used to have such activities. So after the war finish, I'm sure all of us we need psychosocial support.
Has the mission changed during this war? And are you now helping the people with food and medical supplies within Gaza?
It's didn't change. You can say we changed the field when we go with the relief programs. Also, it's help and support the mission of the YMCA.
People living minute by minute in Gaza. You can't really plan anything. You can't really do anything. You
Or
don't even know whether you're going to survive in the next minute.
even I swear they live second by second. No one can imagine the situation in general. When you are walking in streets and suddenly there is a bomb nearby you, it's just you feel like you live with luck. It's your luck to live or to die in this moment, at this second.
How is the Christian community coping in Gaza?
In general, and let's say during the 19s, the Christian in Gaza was around 3,500. Before this war, Christian was around 1,200. Nowadays, around 600 stayed in Gaza. They didn't have any opportunity to leave or to change. Also, inside the church, they are sheltering inside the two churches, and the situation there is very bad. Also, with no food, nothing they can buy or nothing they can cook.
Mm. When the war is finally over, do you think the Christian community will stay in Gaza or will they just leave when they have an opportunity to leave?
It's easy when we talk that if they have opportunity to move, but really when you think of it, it's not easy to change. Here I am since the middle of April. I am here in Cairo. Really, I couldn't think. I couldn't have any opportunity to move out or to start up in a new place. It's not easy. We are scattered at all places. We don't know how even to think nowadays. It's not like menu in a restaurant you want to choose this food for you. It's a big family contain of 6 about my family. It's not easy to choose a country I want to go there. And even though if I choose one place I want to move, I want to start a new life with my family, it's not easy in that country, and not all countries have this projects or programs to help and support refugees. Here I am with no ideas, with no future looking. I don't have any idea what we will do. Shall we go back to Gaza after it's finished, or shall we go to another country? I'm searching. I'm trying to have a better solution for my kids, and always we was saying it was very hard for us as a Palestinian when we lived our in the past during the first Intifada, and we always said we wish the future will be good for our children, and in fact it was the opposite. They face more than and more what we faced in the past. It's not easy if you are still in Gaza or out of Gaza. It's not easy to decide after the war I will move out. You didn't have that easy moves or steps you can do. or even if I'm here also out of Gaza, it's not easy to choose a place to start. I can have a place to me and my family and start up from the beginning, but it's not easy.
So you're now a refugee in Egypt. Are you able to work in Egypt? Are you able to make an income?
No, no, because here the Egyptian government didn't give the Palestinians the residence, so we are here considered illegal. I think they waiting for the war to finish and then give the Palestinian 1 week to move out of Egypt.
So how do you survive this being a refugee in Egypt? Do you have people supporting you and
It's
helping
not
you?
easy. It's not easy at all. I save some money so I can survive till now. But of course, it will not survive me for a long time. I'm just trying if I have a job, but till now I didn't have. Even online jobs, I didn't have.
Is there a future for Gaza? And what is your prayer for Gaza at this moment?
I wish it will end very soon. This minute, when I say I wish at this moment it finished. Really, our people love to live. They just dream of peace. They just dream of a secure time. They just dream of having their life back again, even if that life before the war wasn't very suitable for all, and lots of people suffering and poor people, but you can imagine how they suffer more and more nowadays. So I wish and I pray it will finish very soon.
What's your website for the YMCA in Gaza if anyone wants to help?
It's ymcagaza.org.
Well, Hani, thank you so much for sharing today.
You are welcome.